Hi, you're live.
Hello, everyone.
You don't have to scream.
You can't say these things on live.
Yes, you can. It's live. You just say hi to people.
Hi, everyone. I'm just showing on my side too, so that way I can read your comments that you guys all post.
There we go. All right, we got 3 people.
All right. Wonderful.
Hello, Randy. There we go.
All right, so we're gonna build up an audience first. We're not gonna start off right away.
Hi, Kathy. Sorry if it's delayed. We're looking at Michael's phone to read comments.
This is gonna be our first live video. There's lots more to come. We're gonna be jumping between Facebook and Instagram. So we're gonna jump back and forth between all of them. Not tonight though. Tonight is just Facebook. So tonight's just Facebook. But we're gonna introduce you to some of the reptiles.
Oh, your mom's watching.
Hi, Mom. My mom's on there. Yay. It's always exciting when Mom's on there.
Oh, hi, Stacy J Dancing.
Oh, hello.
Melissa, another one. All right, sorry.
Awesome. So it's awesome to see all of you guys coming on here. So first couple things, hopefully everybody's doing safe. We are doing absolutely safe here. All the reptiles are safe. Yes, we have plenty of food for them. So a lot of people have asked us that question. How are the reptiles holding up? I feel like they're holding up better than us. They've got a freezer filled with rats, filled with chicken, filled with eggs. Our quails are laying eggs as well, which has been great. And the food that they eat, nobody really wants to buy at the stores. So it's been actually pretty good for them.
Other than the dragons, the spring mix is gone.
Yeah, the spring mix is gone, but Tegan stocked up on spring mix the other day, so they're eating healthy. And we also bought a bunch of romaine lettuce before we actually went to the Ostrich Festival because we were gonna have everybody feed the tortoises, and so that went toward that, which is awesome.
Hills are here. Hi, Hillos.
Hello. So we're going to introduce some of the animals. Now, we've had a lot of shows cancel, and we feel really bad because, kids, they're losing their birthday parties.
Yeah.
So we definitely feel really bad about it. So here's something that we're going to be offering. If you have any kids that have a birthday, while this is all going on, reach out to us and they can ask us what animal they want filmed for their birthday, and we will go live for their birthday for you guys, or make a special video for their birthday with that animal for them.
Home.
If we're home.
Still working.
Yes, we are still.
But if we're home, we will send the video to them.
Absolutely.
They can see their favorite animals. So if anyone wants to see that, let us know. Then, hello Holtz. All 4 kiddos there.
Awesome. Now, so another thing is too, if you guys want to, all of the money that we make from shows actually goes toward our reptiles. So we spend lots of money on food bills, we spend lots of money on electricity, we spend lots of money on water, everything to make sure that these animals are happy. So if you all want to donate, you do not have to for watching this video, but if you want to donate, feel free to donate through PayPal. Our PayPal email address is radicalreptilefun@gmail.com. You can send any donation that you want to during that time if you want to. Again, we're not pressuring anybody. This is for fun. But if you want to do that, again, the email address is radicalreptilefun@gmail.com. You can PayPal us there. And we're happy to take anything that you guys have. But if you just want to enjoy the video, you're more than welcome to just enjoy the video. This was just something fun for us to do. We're kind of getting stir crazy being in this, so this is actually a little exciting for us to see such a following of people. There's a lot of
Annie.
people.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello, Annie and Nancy.
And Coop.
And Coop. Coop. They have a whole Titanic exhibit here, and it's closed. I'm sorry.
Walt's getting stir crazy.
Yes, Walt's getting stir crazy. So let's go ahead. I think we got a good enough audience. We got 17 of us.
Let's get this started.
Let's get this started. I don't know what I did with my glove.
That's right.
Okay.
You need a glove for this?
Yes. So I'm actually going to bring out one of our first animals today. Now our first animal today,
Here, put the
she, just so we're all aware, she is younger. And
She hasn't done shows yet.
she hasn't done
One
shows.
event.
She did go to one event table, but when she was at that event table, she was actually just on display. She is younger, so she's a little bit more defensive.
She's my baby.
But she's gotten so much bigger since we've gotten her.
You
So,
should walk up to the camera to show everyone.
so let's bring her out
Look
here.
how pretty this baby is.
There she
All
is.
right.
All right, so everybody, this here, whoop, getting a little, see, there we go.
A little wiggly.
All right, there it is. All right, everybody, this here is a green anaconda.
Back
So
up.
this is our female green anaconda. Her name is Frankie. Okay, so this is Frankie. Now, whoop. Now, Frankie is gonna be very big. These snakes, on average, can get way over 12 feet and can get very heavy. Now, a lot of people think with anacondas that they get giant. They get to these massive 25-foot lengths. Average is not very long, actually. They don't get too extraordinarily long. They do get long. They're a big snake. If you get an anaconda like this...
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. If you get an anaconda like this and it's a female, you're easily pushing a snake that's going to be way over 12 feet. Our friends at All Exotics SD, they actually had a humongous green anaconda. Her name was Diamond. She was quite famous. Now, as you can see what the snake is doing, this is a defensive pose. If I get my face way too close, the snake will strike. Now, it doesn't mean that she's dangerous or anything like that, and I'm keeping my distance away from her, so it looks close on camera, but it's very far away. What she's doing, she's just being defensive. This is why we don't have anybody touch heads of snakes, is because snakes actually do get very defensive around their head, just like how we all do as well. We all get very defensive if somebody tries to come up and grab our face or grab our head or anything like that. So that's what she's doing here. Now, these snakes are the heaviest snake in the world. They've been known to get upwards of over 200 pounds easily. I believe on record...
Hi, Gordine.
Hello. I believe on record...
Yeah, Carrie. She's like he was saying. He's a little defensive right now, so this is her strike pose.
Yes.
When they're babies, they're not very sure of themselves, so she's still getting used to being handled. I mean, some anacondas are very bitey when they're little, but Frankie's actually chilling out quite a bit, so she's still just getting comfortable.
Yeah. The fact that we just have a defensive pose and she's not nibbling on this glove right now is progress.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Michael.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think max 280 was the largest recorded anaconda.
280 pounds?
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Yeah. So there's a lot of places that say they get 600 pounds. I would love to see one that's 600 pounds. That would be...
That would be sad.
Well, yeah, that would be sad. That would be a really obese snake. It's actually common for owners to be overfeeding their snakes, and it's causing liver disease in these snakes. So you don't think too much of snakes and having diseases, but there's actually a disease out there called fatty liver disease, and a lot of snakes have been getting it in captive collections because their owners are overfeeding them. So yeah.
Zoom in on her tongue. See if they can...
If I can get her face to look. Let's see. There we go. Nice little tongue flick there.
There we go.
Nice.
That's Frankie. And then a lot of people or I should say, some people have asked why her name is Frankie since she's a girl. And if you actually Google the movie Anaconda and the person that voiced the anaconda, his name's Frank. So she's
Voice.
Frankie.
It was kind of these random little screams.
Yeah, but yeah, the anaconda was voiced by someone. So
Yeah.
Frankie, the anaconda.
Now, this snake's biggest defense, and this is what I'm more afraid of, is, I mean, bites suck, but this snake's actually biggest defense is actually called musking. That's where it's kind of like a skunk spray that they put on you, and it makes you smell super bad. It tends to happen to me quite a bit, sadly.
Yeah.
All right,
Fun
well,
times.
I think that's it for Frankie. Again, Frankie's from South America. It's a green anaconda. She is a female. We do have another green anaconda named James. He's our male anaconda. He's about 8 feet, maybe a little bit more.
9 feet.
9 feet. We'll go with that. He's He's doing just fine, everybody. So people have asked, what all the Nido stuff and everything. James actually does not have Nido. Frankie also does not have Nido. Both of those snakes are clean from Nido, which is awesome. So we have our other anaconda, James, and then we also have a hybrid anaconda named Lucille. She's a mix between a green anaconda and a yellow anaconda. And with Lucille, she did get Nido. She's actually one of the first recorded cases of an anaconda having Nido. And nidovirus is a type of coronavirus, just for everybody that's aware of that. But we will have that for a separate video later. But everybody's doing okay. So let's go ahead and let's bring on our next one here.
Kyler says Frankie's cool. Do you want to go put her away?
Frankie's cool.
No,
yeah, I guess we'll go put her away. Do you wanna bring out Pringle?
You can put her away and then in the room. We'll just put her back in her room, and then if you guys have any questions. So everyone that was asking, Hopeful's still doing good too. She's living life, hanging out in the garage, the retired life. She's really enjoying herself, so she's still very alive and thriving for everyone that was asking.
We'll probably have live videos with Hopeful later.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but...
Yeah, just because we don't want to mix and match Nido and non-Nido.
Yep.
Social distancing.
All right.
Do you want me to hold her? Or do you
Yeah, we'll have you hold her this time.
Okay. Still gonna talk.
Yeah. No, you're up.
Nope, it's only you.
No.
All right, so Randy's watching, and he's the one that named this beautiful little animal of ours. Oh.
We have Jobin, also known as Ben, from the Philippines watching.
Here we go. This is Pringle. Pringle the sulcata tortoise. Now, I don't know if I can still sit down with her. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you guys can still see her. So Pringle is actually a rescue that we got last year because of the Hillabos. One of their friends actually rescued her. When she was a baby, she was attacked by a dog, and then they didn't have enough money to get her medical treatment. And then they didn't keep her in the best condition, so her shell developed kind of weird like this. Now, we didn't know if she was going to live or not once we got her, but we took her to the vet. They did lots of different tests on her. Kathy Cox actually took her to the vet for us. And they said that she was totally fine. She just can't eat very high protein diet because they don't want her to grow too much more, because then it could be a problem. But right now she's our indoor tortoise. She runs around the reptile room.
We call her the doorstop.
Yeah, she likes to sleep behind the door, so you always have to be careful opening it so you don't hit her in the face. But yeah, she just enjoys her time in the reptile room. But she has been in shows. We'll probably keep taking her to shows just to educate people that if you're going to get an animal, you definitely want to make sure you can afford the medical care, because if something like this happens, it's, not fair for the animal sometimes. But Pringle's doing good. She was actually outside with the other tortoises the other day, eating our weeds in our backyard because they're big.
We even let her hang out in our tortoise pen, which we call Tortopia. Yeah. And she was hanging out there with the other tortoises, and it's been kind of nerve-wracking because the other tortoises are bigger than her and more powerful than her. So we were worried about her, but she actually did just fine. She was hanging out with all of them. Her best friend's Biggie, so as Biggie's more her size.
And she's actually the same age as Mozart. If you guys have had parties with us or even gone to events, you've seen Mozart before. Mozart's about 10 years old, and how big would you say she is?
Mozart is about the size of Pringle's tub here.
Yeah, so what Pringle can fit in. And Pringle is about a year, maybe 2 years older than Mozart. So her growth is definitely stunted, and she won't get really much bigger than this. But she is a cute little Pringle.
Joel and Randy both said that how much to get the weeds trimmed at their house with the tortoises.
Hey, I mean...
if you don't spray in your yard and you pluck your weeds, you can give them to us. But at that point, you might as well throw them in the trash can. But...
I mean, honestly... $25. We'll come and have some tortoises. There you go. That can be our new service now.
I don't think they
Drop
did.
Some tortoises.
They didn't do. So let's be completely real. they didn't do a very good job of eating all the weeds. They ate like maybe a few, but they're very like choosy and they would walk around the yard. I think it was just more of a relaxation thing for us, if anything.
It was pretty cool. Liv was there. She can tell you. They did a good job.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No. Lots of, this is so cute.
Oh, it's Kaz here. Hey, Kaz.
Yeah. Awesome.
Alrighty.
All right,
We're
well-
going to put Pringle down because she'll probably pee on me. Oh, thank you,
It's
my lady.
happening.
Here, actually, I'll go put it back in the hotel room.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna grab my glove again. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to post them now. Hi, Kaz again. So yeah. So you can have these animals again at any birthday party that you want to.
Once it's safe.
Once it's safe. We're totally understanding. We're hoping that everything gets done before summer reading programs this year. So
Well, we can always do a virtual summer reading program.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
changing with the times.
So we'll bring out this next one. So I'm gonna grab this one. This one hates Tegan with a passion.
Yeah, I'll scoot over. George is actually doing really well still. He is also retired, but he's enjoying his retired life, just hanging out. Honestly, he doesn't really do much anymore, but he's doing great.
All right. Whoop.
Oh, yep, this is one of Kathy's favorite, Walter. Here, why don't you let him calm down there?
Ooh, it's okay. He's a little nervous. There we go.
Yeah,
Takes him a minute to calm himself down. All right,
Good.
there he is. So everybody, this is Walter.
And April, actually, she's someone that's had birthdays from us before in the past. And this was a donation from them. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep him anymore, so he is now with us. And you'll notice that if you go up close to his face. So Walter's a Chinese water dragon, and most of them are wild caught as babies. So they actually run into glass a lot in their cages. And unfortunately, I mean, that's probably what happened with his face when he was younger. He just rubbed his nose a little too much and it's kind of made him a little deformed. But other than that, he's perfectly healthy. He loves to be handled by everyone but me. I don't know why. Me and Walter have beef, but
Whoop.
like you guys said, he's a runner. There we go.
He doesn't like Tegan at all. Like, I feel like this is the most flighty I've seen him. I've already taken Walter to a few birthday parties, and he's done amazing. And
I don't know what I did. I feed him all the time, but he doesn't.
we'll
like
tell you
me.
what Tegan did to Walter. So,
I didn't do
you
anything.
did. So this is what happened. So Walter came with a really nice large enclosure, and this was right around the time we found out certain animals were having Nido. Well, we wanted to give Walter a little bit bigger of an enclosure. His enclosure was really impressive. We loved it and everything like that, but we wanted to give him some more running room because his enclosure was more vertical. So we gave him more running room by putting him in this other large melamine enclosure that's also tall and long. And when we put him in that enclosure, he's done really well in it. But before we got him into that enclosure, he had to go into a box. And
I was the one that put him in the box and took him out of the box.
Yep, and
So
it took us a little bit to actually get the enclosure ready. So he was in that box for a little bit more time. And ever since then,
mine's not in there that long. He was in there for like a day, but he doesn't like me anymore.
yeah, ever since then. Which is weird because I just had him in a box and he's fine with me.
He's kind of giving me a mean mug though. Look at that.
It's because I manhandle him every time he comes to come out.
But he's a beautiful lizard. If you guys can see, he has like pink on his chin and he's like this beautiful greenish turquoise color.
Mm-hmm.
He's beautiful. Look at that. Oh wow, what a pretty boy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
So
He's a cutie. And maybe that'll be a fun one. We normally feed him and our frill dragon Ned and our Savannah monitor Murdoch pretty frequently because they eat a lot. But maybe we can do a video live feeding them because it's actually really funny when they eat. So
yeah, and remember everybody, you guys can still donate if you want to donate to Radical Reptile Fund. It's radicalreptilefund@gmail.com. That is our PayPal email, so feel free to donate there. And if we do those types of feeding videos, we're happy to name cockroaches after your ex. husbands, girlfriends, wives, anything you want for us to do that. We're happy to do that, and we will do it live. And we will watch and listen to the crunching sounds of these cockroaches and everything. So we can easily do that. So it will be a lot of fun. But yeah, awesome.
Anyone have any questions on Walter?
Any questions on Walter?
Want to compliment how beautiful he is? Oh no, your phone's buffering, so sorry if everyone, I can't see any questions right now.
Oh, yeah, our phone is buffering a little bit. Tegan's phone's way better than mine.
Oh, Emma is wondering about the blue-tongued skink that she snagged last year at the Ostrich Festival. Ooh, actually, when Michael goes and puts Walter away, I can go and grab said blue tongue so you guys can look at him. Thank you, Kaz. Walter is gorgeous. And yes, Kathy, he's obsessed with you too.
Yes, he misses you.
All
Alright, I'll go ahead and put Walter away.
Alright.
Or-
You want to stay here?
Yeah, I'll
And then-
stay here.
Let me go get...
You're not allowed to put him away.
Don't touch me. Who did she snuggle? Aurora or Sebastian?
Sebastian. Alright, we're making her day, so this is gonna be great. So we're grabbing Sebastian right now. That was the one you snuggled. It's the one we have pictures of you snuggling. By the way, everybody, as you can see, Tegan likes plants. There are so many plants. If you thought we had a lot of reptiles, we also have lots and lots of plants. She can tell you all about the plants.
Don't judge me.
The plants stress me out.
Do you want to go put Walter?
Yeah, I'll go pull Walter away. Here you go.
Alright guys, so this is the one Emma was asking about. This is Sebastian, the blue-tongued skink. Are you gonna lick the camera? No? Do you have your dinner all over your face? Yes. Yeah. Whoop. So Sebastian, blue tongue. They do have blue tongues. He's not sticking his tongue out right now though. But Emma, he's doing good. He's chunky. He just ate dinner. Still living life. Loving it. Oh, are you gonna say hi? Oh, I'm glad we made her day. Any other? Oh, you stick your tongue out now that I turn you around. This boy, I swear.
Tickle his chin.
Oh no. Here. Ooh. You not climb up me? Look, there we go. Did you guys see his blue tongue? Yes, very cool. He's one of the 3 blue tongues that we have. They're one of my favorite lizards. You're just being bashful, aren't you? Alright. We're gonna put him away. And then who do we have left?
The new one.
Ooh, the new one. The one that didn't get to make his debut. Oh, there you go. He just stuck it out again. Is Sebastian the one that went to your mom's school?
No. That was a Savannah Monitor.
Oh, yeah. Savannah Monitor. Murdoch hasn't been to any shows.
No, it was
We have a
way
new
back in the
Savannah
day.
Monitor, and he hasn't been to shows yet, but hopefully soon.
Yeah, you guys all
Yay,
helped name. You all helped name Murdoch at the
Angel.
Halloween event that we had a couple years ago, and Murdoch's gotten a lot bigger, but he
I'll have
has
to show you
quite the
guys.
attitude.
All right, I'm going to put Sebastian away, and then finale.
Yes. So this animal didn't properly get a opening. Debut. Yeah. Didn't probably get it. We did post it on Facebook because everybody instantly messaged us. What was the animal? We're dying to know. What was that dark black blob that you had on your floor? So we did post a picture of it. So if you haven't seen it, you're going to see him now. So I'll go ahead and start bringing him out here. This might...
Do you want to... Aw, he's coming out to say hi.
Yes. His nose is looking a lot better, too.
Do you want help or... Oh, you got him?
I think I got him. All right.
All right, guys, this is Asiago. Woo!
That was really awesome. We can all hear you cheering back
Yeah, we
there.
can hear it.
Yes. All right. So everybody, this here, Cass is
yeah,
going nuts.
yeah. Woo, thanks,
yes.
Cass. Woo, there
Get
we
all
go.
those hearts
Asiago,
going.
look at
Look at that. All right. Awesome. So everybody, this is Asiago. So Asiago is an albino Burmese python. He's just like Hopal, except a lot smaller. As you can see, I have him on my neck, and I'm not dying. That's because Hopal weighs way over
No, she's
like 80-ish pounds, 90-ish
almost
pounds.
100 pounds, yeah. And she's like 15 feet long.
Yeah, very awkward holding her. But Asiago, he is only about close to about 11 to 12 feet. But he weighs a lot less. He's a lot skinnier. Now, he's not skinnier because he's underfed or anything like that. He's skinnier because he's a male. Now, males tend to get a lot smaller than the females do.
You're interrupting us. Shush.
That's Mooch in the background. It's okay, Mooch. He wants to have more attention now. Now, Asiago came from a pet store. Actually, it's called Holdfast Reptiles. They're in Apache Junction, and we strongly recommend taking a look at them. No, I'm good. I think we're good, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't go for the jugular. Now, so Asiago came from our friends over at Holdfast Reptiles. Here's the amazing reason why you should go to Holdfast is Shane, he's the owner there. He does an amazing job with that shop. And before we got Asiago, the biggest nerve-wracking thing is how do we make sure that we don't bring any more Nido animals into our house? So we want, because we have everything completely quarantined that's Nido, and there's no mixtures and no new signs of the virus spreading anywhere. We're very sanitary, very clean with everything. So we wanted to make sure that if we were going to get a big snake like this, and it was going to be a python or boa, we had to test first. So Shane actually let us do the test. He held on to Asiago until our test was done, and Asiago came back negative. So Asiago does not have nidovirus, which is perfect. And we have separated Asiago from everything as well. So Asiago is only, he's actually living right where we're sitting right now.
Right
so
behind these chairs.
Yeah, right behind these chairs, his enclosure's on the ground. He's got this huge 8-foot enclosure that he hangs out in. And I can honestly say he's a little scary because he likes to push on his glass a lot, and his glass makes a loud booming sound, and it sounds like somebody's outside half the time because you can see the windows in the background too. Now, we named him Asiago because of cheese. He's albino, which is why he's yellow like this. Normally, snakes are brown, tan, with white on them. But this one's going to lacking all that melanin and pigment in his skin to produce that color, so he's going to show up yellow and white like this. But he's absolutely stunning. He's a beautiful snake. He's super tame. Right now, he's a very curious snake, too. Yeah.
He likes to explore the living room. Normally, we'll put our dogs outside and lock our cats up in our room. And then he'll just, whenever we're cleaning his cage, he'll explore the living room, the kitchen, the pantry. He definitely likes to explore.
No. Get a nice little close-up of his face.
Yeah. He has a little scab on his nose just because before he went to the pet store, he was housed in a tub for a little while. So he has a little scab, but that'll go away next time he sheds.
Otherwise, he's doing pretty good. He's a really good eater. He's already eaten a few rabbits, which is awesome. We do not feed live. The reason we don't feed live is because rabbits do fight back, and they fight back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And it can hurt the snake in the long run.
Here, you actually turn this way and then come down, bend down slightly, over this way. Asiago has a huge scar on him. Okay, no one can see. You're just twerking for the camera now. But he has a big scar right here because he was fed live before. So he has a few battle scars, but he doesn't have to battle rabbits anymore. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, he takes live very easily. All right. Well, everybody, this is going to end our live video. So again, if anyone
has questions,
if
you can answer questions.
Yeah, if you have questions, we're happy to answer questions.
Further requests.
Again, if you want to donate, you're more than welcome to donate. Donate to PayPal at radicalreptilefun@gmail.com. If you want to donate anything, you can. If you don't want to donate, it's fine. We're not pressuring you to do it or anything like that. All the donations just go right back to these animals, so feel free to do that if you'd like. But we do have, there's a few questions in there.
Oh, I gotta scroll up. So...
Thank you. Our kids love this. Absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining.
What makes the squeeze?
What makes the squeeze? So, all this muscle.
And then he says, what does it eat and how much a day?
So the good thing is with Asiago is going to eat like far stretched out weeks. So he got fed right before the Ostrich Festival, and he went to the bathroom, which was perfect. He'll probably take another meal here in about a week or so. I got to work out getting some more rabbits here in a couple.
And that's what he
few
eats.
days.
He likes to eat 5-pound rabbits.
Mhm.
He can eat smaller things, 2-pound rabbits, large rats, if we get into a bind and we can't find rabbits. But just because of how big he is, it's nicer to give him a fuller meal.
Yep, absolutely.
And they're frozen thawed rabbits.
Yeah.
Again, we don't do live. Ugh. All right. Any other questions at all? Sir, that's my head. Aw, thank you guys. Well, we're happy to share the animals. I mean,
Absolutely.
we'll probably do a couple more. We're working on making videos on our YouTube channel too. We still have to do our Komodo video. We have some frogs that we got, so we've been thinking about doing a recording to show you guys how to set up a frog enclosure.
Mm-hmm.
So we might do that too. Any other ideas you guys have, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll try to feature our tarantula as well. We'll also be doing some feeding videos of like lizards eating and stuff like that. We might do snake feeding videos. I'm still on the fence if I want to do that or not. But we can definitely do lizard feeding videos. And again, happy to name people you don't like after cockroaches. It is super easy to do that.
Yeah, our YouTube is Radical Reptile Fun, so just type it in. We'll link it in a post so everyone can go and watch it.
Yep.
We have a couple videos on there, but we haven't posted recently.
Yep. We'll also be doing this from Instagram too, so make sure to follow us on Instagram as well, at Radical Reptile Fun. Follow us on Instagram there. We'll be doing videos from there as well. We're just going to kind of be alternating through all of it, so that way everybody gets a chance to see the animals, for whatever platform they're on.
Melissa asked, how old is Asiago?
Ooh, I am not entirely sure on how old Asiago actually is. Because we bought him at this size, I'm not entirely sure of the date, and I don't think we asked that question. My assumption is probably a large male like this. Could be anywhere between...
Like 5 to
could be about 5.
10? 5 and up.
5 and up.
He's still relatively young, though, I feel.
Mhm.
Just based on other snakes I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Any other questions? Feel free to ask them. Now's the...
Oh no, he's getting stuck in
You're
the chair.
Oh, dear.
Sir.
This is where the video goes sour. Bring him on out.
Well, here, how about we put him away too? Sir.
All right. Put Asiago away. He's getting antsy. All right.
And this is what he does while he goes exploring too.
Yes. Gets himself into some trouble.
Alright. So now that we did that. Good.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, everybody.
Any final animals anyone wants to see?
Any final animals? Now's your chance to get a final animal. Kaz is going nuts.
Thank you.
Thank
Kathy,
you, Cass.
Thanks for the class.
Oh, there's some Kathys.
Yeah. Hi, Erica.
Hello. All right. So, any last animals that anybody wants to see, throw them in. We can bring them out really quickly.
You sit here and chat. How's everyone else doing with their pets during this time?
Yeah.
Aw, Cass, kissy faces to you too. Ball python? Loki.
Yeah.
We'll go grab. Oh, Kathy says Nigel. SP. Oh no, yeah, you spelled it correct. I thought SP was an animal. I was like, Kaz also requests Nigel.
Fine, Nigel it is.
We'll do probably Nigel and Loki. Just have to get them first. Kissy faces to you too, Erica. Yes, Nigel is very handsome. Nigel is our Uromastyx. They're also called toadheads. We do have rosy boas. We have a rosy boa named Blaze, and he's one of my favorite. Oh, here's the handsome boy. There's Nigel. But if you guys can see their head, that's why they're called toad heads in the wild, because they look like toads. Who's Nigel? Let's see Nigel. There we go. There he is. That's Nigel.
He's got such judgmental eyes right now in this video.
Okay, just want to make sure he gets a clap and a round of applause like Asiago does.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So our friend Kathy likes to come over and give Nigel lots of love. Hey, good boy, huh?
So Nigel, they have these tails. They're very spiky. But what they actually do is they put their tails out in front of them like this. That way if predators are trying to get to them, they can squeeze themselves
wow,
in a crevice.
he's getting more clout than Asiago is.
Yeah. This one, so we tend to put this on like everybody's head like this. So Nigel likes to hang out on your head.
He makes a great hat.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't like to be held very much, but when I put him on heads, he just kind of freezes. He doesn't move a whole lot from that point.
It's because he likes to be tall.
Erica puts so judgy. Oh, yes.
Alright, so we want Blaze and then we want Loki. And then we'll finish.
We gotta save it for some other videos, Tegan.
Hey, this is what the people requested. After that, we're gonna do 2 more and then we'll probably go after that. Kelly stands, yeah. I mean, honestly, Nigel's like low-key the best, so. Just kidding, I can't pick favorites. Oh snap, here comes, I was gonna say my favorite, but I can't say that. Here comes one of my favorites. So, this is our Rosy Boa. His name is Blaze, because he's blazing hot, because he has an orange stripe. He is actually one of our oldest snakes. He's around 14 years old. And he's the most handsome boy. And this is full grown for a Rosy Boa, so obviously because of how old he is, they don't get very big at all. They're one of my favorite snakes and a great starter snake. And they can look different too. Some of them have black stripes down them instead of these orange. They're actually found out here in Arizona too, which is pretty neat. They're one of only 2 boa species found in America. He's beautiful, right? Look at that. Oh, such a good boy. I really want to get him a girlfriend because I would love little babies. Huh. All right. We are going to show the last one.
So this is a ball python. This is our lemon blast ball python. Now you can see his name is Loki. He actually hides his head right underneath here. And on top, you can't see it at all. This is why they call them ball pythons. They curl up into this tiny little ball. It's for protection. So this one's name's Loki. He's a little bashful. The reason he got the name Loki is he actually has greenish eyes. He's being so bashful right now.
So if you just hold him, he normally comes
Yeah.
out. He's a little scared when you first take him out, but once he kind of gets to figure out where he's at, look, he'll start coming out. You can probably see his little tongue poking out. Oh, there he is.
Hi, buddy.
He was just in his water bowl, so he's got a few
Yeah.
drops on his head, but
On the side there. Yeah, so he's a lemon blast ball python. He was a rescue. Picked him up after work one day.
we got him on Kyra's birthday, like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yep, got him on Kyra's birthday. So there's somebody
Full
that...
birthday party.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Now look at this. Now he's like, oh wait, no enemies.
See,
I
he's
gotta
a
come up,
curious boy once he's accustomed to everything.
come up and say hi to everybody now. So yeah, he's awesome. Now normally they don't look like this. Slurpee is our normal ball python. And Slurpee has normal colorations. This is a type of morph. It was actually really exciting when we got a hold of this one. It was really cool. Thanks to Josh for that one. He was the one that helped us get this rescue in. Yeah, so that's Loki.
Joel, he's like, ooh, I look good.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying hi to everyone, dude? There you go. Oh, yeah, look at a beautiful big boy.
Kathy puts and didn't bring him home.
Yeah, still a little salty, but...
It's all good. He was actually really bright when we first got him. He's still bright now, which I'm really shocked about, but this yellow starts to fade itself over time. But it has faded into a really pretty yellow, which is good.
Yeah, if you like show them the top, he has like a ghost pattern along his spine. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Well, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Again,
Thank you all for all the hearts and love.
Yes, that was a lot of hearts and love. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's awesome to see so many people excited to come out and see the reptiles and even come onto Facebook. We weren't sure on how well it was going to go, and it looks like it was a complete success. We had a lot of people on here. So again, if you want to donate, it's radicalreptilefund@gmail.com. Feel free to PayPal us. Anything that you are wanting to donate, again, you do not have to donate or anything like that. All your donations go right back to these animals for their food, for anything that care,
hygiene.
Everything, hygiene, all
Trying
that
to find
stuff.
not toilet paper, kitchen towel. What is it?
Oh my goodness.
Paper towel.
Yeah, so we go through a lot of paper towel, and it has been very difficult to go through that. Good thing there's still plenty of newspaper. Yeah, so it's been kind of tough trying to get supplies for these animals. We actually use hand sanitizer a lot, and the reason we use hand sanitizer so much is because we have animals that are infected with a virus, so we can't intermingle it, and that virus can also live on their hands or on surfaces, so we have to go through a lot of hand sanitizer, a lot of bleach wipes, we go through all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, and we go through way too much of it. But, and if you want to donate, feel free to. It's radicalreptilefund@gmail.com. For the PayPal account, and
then just stay tuned here. Follow us on Instagram because we'll probably do Instagram Live too, and we're at Radical Reptile Fun. And then our YouTube channel is Radical Reptile Fun. Everything's Radical Reptile Fun.
Yeah. So check it all out. Hopefully we see some new followers on Instagram if you're not already following us there. More than likely our next video will be around Instagram or YouTube. So
yeah. All right. I have a snake in my hoodie now.
Where is he? Turn around. This is cute. Gotta love Rosie Boas. Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all. Thanks for coming in.
Stay safe.
Have a good one. Stay safe.
Yeah. How do we end it? Finish.